All right, welcome back, guys. I am here live. Woo, I know, right? My hat is gone, of course. Of course, a dedication to the Mad Hatter. Right now, I have live in the studio with me a very, very entertaining lady. Beautiful, of course, as well. I have with me here Safiat Ibrahim. How are you?
I am good.
Good morning.
I'm going to try not to scream too much.
Definitely, yeah.
This time I'm more like, but I'm excited. Hi.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nice to have you here in the studio.
Thank
Safiat
you.
is a fashion and a lifestyle blogger and a self-empowered digital creator. I mean, right now we have digital creators are everywhere.
We are.
Everywhere. I mean, so I have to just ask you, what inspired you? You know, you living in America, you know, and being a Nigerian, like, what inspired you and how are you doing it?
Oh my God, where do I start from? I feel like my mom inspired me in some weird way. She's always told me, be yourself, and let the world just, get used to it. And so when I moved to America, I was like, I want to do something fun and I want to be able to just be myself. Black girl magic, African woman magic, everything.
AKA the Smiley black girl.
Exactly. And I wanted to do exactly that. And so I started creating content, just being myself and showing every other Black African woman that you can do anything you put your mind to by just being you. And this world will just have to adjust because that's what it's supposed to be.
I mean, I love to play dress up, and here I am being me.
I love that. I said that, I was like, yes.
I know, right? Thank you, thank you. So, like I mentioned, you are a Nigerian living in America, so there has to be some challenges you faced. I mean, just give me a few. Tell me about your journey. Like, so what are those things that you found really, let me use the word obnoxious or sort of difficult?
I have to tell the stories, but I think this is I'm going to tell it last, so I'm going to tell it anyways. So when I first moved to America, I remember sitting in the backseat of a car, and I was the Beyonce came on the radio, and I was like, oh my God,
Beyonce!
And I had like jeans on the top because it was really cold. It was in the winter. And some guy in the front seat was like, oh my God, you guys have Beyonce? And I said, I'm very funny. And I was so confused. I said, is it? Yes, we do. He's like, oh my God, and I also saw you wear clothes. Like, is this like y'all have like malls back home or something? And every teen would look at him and be like, we don't. I went to Swiss by myself to come out here. And so it's little quips like that, little microaggressions that you face daily. And then not having food that, you can't sit down properly to enjoy and eat is usually a struggle. And, just casual racism here and there, left and right. Yeah. But for the most part, it was hard to get adjusted and used to it. But it's been a great journey so far.
I'm happy you're able to get used to it. I mean, I have to take it back to like my own story where I grew up and having these questions about, oh, you guys have this in Africa. You guys, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. So honestly, shout out to that. Well done, girl. Being strong, right?
Thank you. I'm trying.
All right, so I'm gonna have to ask you about this identity of yours. You now have the oddity. Let's say the American way, the oddity, right?
The oddity, yes.
And then the smiley black girl. That's become part of your identity.
Yeah.
So how did you discover this? And what's the secret to this smiley black girl?
I feel like everybody that went to high school with me, and I went to Home Science Association Secondary School, shout out to HSCSS. Everybody who knew me then would always say, Sophie, you're always everywhere. You're so weird, you're so this, you're so that. And it always made me feel like, I don't know what I want to do, but I know what I'm doing isn't enough. And I wanted an outlet to be able to share like the things I love, fashion, lifestyle, making people laugh, just enjoying myself and just being me. And so social media was that avenue. Like growing up, we didn't have social media here. So I was like, what can I do? And so when, Instagram started blowing up, Facebook, I was like, you know what, let me start an Instagram page and just post photos of myself modeling and, videos and fun things. And it just blew up from there to where like I began to like become confident in who I am and find my voice. And it's hard to do so nowadays in this world. So it's to be a young Black girl who can casually laugh online and be funny and just enjoy being present in who you are. I think it's very fun to do.
I would agree with that. So what's the secret to the smiley black girl? Because there has to be something.
Can I give out our markets now? We're like, there'll be plenty of us. No, I think the secret is, what I say all the time, is being unapologetically yourself. Choosing you every single day, not minimizing who you are, not like I'm on TV without makeup on, and it took a lot for me to come on here and be like, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like I just enjoying and being in your body, in your presence, and finding your true self, and I feel like that's so broad to say for a lot of us, but it's generally what it is. Like if you like to post videos online, do it. If you want to, do a fashion, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be anything you want to be, especially as a woman, do it. Simi's song just played. That's the perfect inspiration for it.
I just had to.
That's the perfect inspiration to just being who you are and embracing it.
Embracing that womanhood that everybody is always on about,
They press us about, yes.
Yeah, so you're on YouTube. I know that's something that is really, you have like about 31,000 subscribers. Like, hats off to you. I'm the Mad Hatter for today, so hats off to you for that. And I know in a few of your videos, you describe the oddity as a space to escape real challenges in the real world. Yeah. And to create like a little bright spot on the internet where you can post content. And now you're building a community about that. How has that been?
It's been good. I think and I'm beaming here because my odd fam is what I call my followers online. They have supported me through thick and thin. Everyone who was following from the beginning, when I left Nigeria to go to America, when I started my college, when I finished my master's program, when I went viral, when I'm doing this, like they're every step of the way seeing me and seeing my growth. And that to me is what's inspirational.
It's beautiful,
when you follow someone for that long and you just see the mistakes they make, the choices they choose, like you're able to say, oh, she could do that. I can do that too. And they feel like, inspired, hopefully, and like want to do the same thing. And that, I think, is what warms my heart.
Oh, so beautiful. I mean, I saw you when you were coming. I had to pick you up exactly from your car. Like, I want to see the smiley black girl. And I just want to ask you now, how important is it for you to be relatable to your fans and viewers? Because I just feel this energy from you. Like, we're relatable, you're my girl, home girl, everything. So tell me about that. How important is it for you?
I think, especially as being like a Black African woman, like it's very hard for you to find relatable, like being relatable. And I say that because the standard, especially coming from America, is just white. And it's just, you're supposed to the standard of European beauty is this and that. And for a young Black girl who's just growing up, it's like, what am I? Like, am I supposed to be this? Am I supposed to have hair? Am I not supposed to have hair? Am I supposed to put makeup on every time? Am I supposed to wear the same? There's so many things that you don't know what you're supposed to do. And for me, I'm like, I'm just being me. Like, I wore this dress 2 days ago to an event, and I was like, I really like this dress, and I want to wear it again.
This is my first time wearing this, guys.
I want to wear it again. And people were like, you can't do that. People will be like, you should wear it.
Yeah,
but the people who can't buy clothes every day, I'm like, I want to do this, and I want to enjoy it and just be myself. And I think that's important.
I like how you just been saying, be yourself, be yourself. I mean, that's what I preach to my little sisters, my nieces. Yeah. It's just wonderful. So let's just talk about real quick your beautiful nomination at the People's Choice Awards.
Look at her looking sweet.
I mean, just take a look at this screen, guys. Take a look right now. You are nominated for the African Social Star.
I am.
How does that feel? I mean, that's a big deal. I mean, I saw you recently at the Met Gala or so. You visited, so now you're going for the E-Choice Awards. How are you feeling?
My dear, when I saw that nomination, I was like, me? What? I was beyond excited and honored. The people I'm in that category with are like icons to me. Like, I'm literally looking up at them like, me? But I think that's the beauty of what I am and what I do. It's like, for me, I'm just everyday Sophia who's just sitting down in the house enjoying her time posting videos online. For a lot of young people who think I'm African social star, they're looking at me and going, oh my God, I love her. I'm inspired by her. And I think that to me is like, I gotta keep going. I gotta continue making videos. I gotta continue doing what I do because some young girl out there is looking at me and going, yes, continue.
Exactly.
And I'm like, yes.
Right before we go, thank you so much. I'll have to speak with you again. I mean, seriously, I have so much to ask you, so much for the viewers to also ask you. But if you could have any superpower, which one would it be? Because, girl, already there's a lot going on. So which superpower would you?
Superpower, let me know. What would I be? I think I would like to fly. And I think that's everyone's dream. But I think the freedom that you get from flight, I think is one of the most powerful things. I'm scared of heights too, so I think it will push me out of my comfort zone. If I could fly, I would take over the world.
Amazing. I mean, I'll probably choose the same power as well. Thank you so much, Sophie. Thank you. It was amazing having you here.
So nice to meet you.
And you have to come back, You
I have to. Look at me, I'm taking myself at home.
Guys, you just have to love Sophie. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
That's all I've got for you for social media trends, guys. I mean, look at my face. All right, guys, I have to see you next week. That's all I've got. And don't worry, I'll be letting you know right now on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me at Aisha B. Follow The Weekend Show at Weekend Show NG. And make sure you answer the quiz of the day right now on Instagram. See you guys next week. Bye.